Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Please take your seat.
Thank you.
Welcome to the speaking portion of the IELTS exam. My name is Happy. I will be your interviewer for this part of the exam. What is your full name?
I'm Hannah Pini.
Okay, Hannah. So the speaking has 3 parts and I will give instructions for each part. And I'm going to record this interview for marking purposes. Can I have your identification? Okay, here's your passport back. So for part 1, I will ask you a few questions to get to know you better. So I just like to ask some questions about your work.
Okay.
Alright, what job do you do?
I'm a nurse, Misty.
Why did you choose that particular job?
I like it.
Alright. What do you do every day?
I work every day.
And what other work would you consider doing?
Dancing and singing?
I'd like to move on and ask you some questions about relaxing.
Okay.
What type of activities help you relax?
Surfing, Misty.
Do you like to do this activity alone or with other people?
I like to do it alone, Misty.
Now, why do you think it is important for people to relax?
I think it's important for people to relax because they deserve it.
So do you think people have enough time for relaxing?
I think so.
Let's change the topic and talk about your family.
Okay, Misty.
Do you have a big or small family?
I have a small family. My mom, my dad, and me only.
Do you live together or you buy?
We live together.
What activities do you like to do together?
Eating and cooking.
Okay. Who is your favorite family member?
Both of them.
Alright. Now, we will continue with part 3 and I'm going to ask you questions related to that of part 2.
Okay.
Let's talk about water sports.
Okay.
Do you like water sports?
Yes, I like it very much, Misty.
And are water sports popular in your country?
I'm not sure, Misty, but from what I can see, people around me tend to enjoy water sports such as scuba diving and surfing. But for others, like the older generation, I think they're not that into it.
What water sports do you like?
Surfing and scuba diving.
Nice. Alright, so that ends the speaking portion of IELTS exam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Misty. Okay, for a student must know what his or her target band score is.
It is also very important that when you're taking the first part of the IELTS speaking test, you always pay attention with the question words like how often, how many, how much, because sometimes they tend to look for almost the same answers, but they are asked differently.
Avoid answering with short answers and at the same time, avoid answering with 5 or more than 5 sentences.
And also make sure that you answer what is exactly being asked.
In our video, the target band score of the student is 5.5.
But in the end, she got a band of 6.5. Why? Because she was able to answer the questions in part 3 profoundly. However, on the first part of the speaking portion, the student only answered with single sentences, which is not that very satisfactory.
We hope you learned something from our video.
See you in the next video!